Okay, so I've already tested the letter size with the Curio 2, and now I'm testing the 12 by 12 cuttable capability for a print and cut with the new Silhouette Curio 2. So I am setting up my design. I set it up with the default registration marks. Those are going to be your most accurate cut. You can test from there, but your most accurate results are going to be with those default registration marks. So that is what I'm testing with. And I'm simply adding designs. I will throw a link down in the description below for the designs and the designer that I am using for these designs. But I am simply opening them up, resizing them, and you can see I've added several to my page. Once I'm done with that, I am going to save my file. I always like to save this in case something happens and my computer shuts down. So I'm saving the file so I can come back to it. After you print your file, you have to use the exact same file that you printed. Now my page size is not correct. I'm going to click print, and then I'm going to change my page size under my preferences. And I'm selecting 12 by 12. Through my rear tray, it's going to tell me I need to increase my settings for my printer. Click apply and then cancel. Cancel out of the print preview, and then when I go back into it, my page size has been adjusted and my full page will now print. All printers can vary in those print menus, so just test it with your particular printer. Always double check my settings, click print, and it sends it to my Canon TS9521C, which is capable of printing in large format. I'm going to grab that print and I'm going to take it to my Curio, and then I'm setting up the Curio, turning it on, and I'm going to charge that electrostatic mat. Make sure to check out the description below for more details on how exactly to set up this electrostatic mat. I have several videos on the Silhouette Secrets YouTube channel and links in the top corner as well as in the description. So I am just creating that charge. The longer the machine is on, the more it gets charged. And I am charging that 12 by 12 sheet of cardstock down, testing it to make sure it's not going to move. And then it is connecting through my Bluetooth to the machine. And now it's going to auto detect that, and then it's going to register. Now this video is sped up and is a time lapse, so it's really not working this fast, but it gives you an idea. Once it's done the auto detection for the material thickness, then it reads those registration marks and adjusts the blade, and then it cuts by the cut lines that are set up on my design files. It's going to finish the cut job here, and then the housing is going to realign to the start position, and we will be able to take a look at the finished cut. Now comes the test. So the electrostatic mat turns off after the cut. So the only charge that is held is what was built up there and is still there. The mat is not powered on right now. Light white is off, bright white is on. So I'm going to give this a test. This is a 12 by 12 on the electrostatic mat. Cardstock plain, brand new blade. Look at that. Now the next thing I want to show here is once your cut is done, the electrostatic mat turns off. That means there is no longer any static charge being built up, and the only static charge left is what is currently there. So if I break that by lifting the protective sheet, you can see all of my pieces now fall off. Just make sure you don't get any pieces here in the channels. You don't want any debris in the channels. And normally I wouldn't do that on my machine, but I wanted to show you how easy it is to remove. With that one even built up a charge by itself. Easy to remove, no sticky mat. The electrostatic mat on the Curio 2, the electrostatic mat will work the same on the Cameo 5 and the Portrait 4. Same technique, same tips. 12 by 12 cuttable area on your Silhouette Curio.